Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Chem Insider. In today's class, we will be discussing about the preparation methods of carboxylic acids. This topic is from the chapter of class 12, that is of aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. So carboxylic acids preparation we have come across in certain different chapters as itself. Like for example, when you oxidize alcohol, you might get carboxylic acid in the presence of strong oxidizing agents. Or if you treat aldehydes with mild oxidizing agents, will be resulting in preparation of carboxylic acids and so on. So carboxylic acids are those kind of a compound whose preparation has various types of methods, and in that we are going to discuss about 6 methods of preparation of carboxylic acids. So now, preparation of carboxylic acid. Preparation of carboxylic acids, sort of which we will be discussing about the 6 topics. So those are using alcohols and aldehydes. First one is using alcohol or aldehyde. When you oxidize alcohol or aldehyde, we will get the carboxylic acid. Second process is using alkyl benzenes for aryl carboxylic acid. If you have to prepare aryl carboxylic acid, you can use alkyl benzene and then you can oxidize those alkyl benzene to form respective aryl carboxylic acids. Next, you can use amides and nitriles. So amides and nitriles can also be used for the preparation of carboxylic acid. Next, we will be using acyl chlorides and anhydrides. Acyl chloride and anhydride. Next, we will be using Grignard reagent. We will be using Grignard reagent, and there is one more method of preparation using esters. So these are the 6 different methods of preparation of carboxylic acids. Out of that, we will discuss the first one now, that is using alcohols and aldehydes. Using alcohol and aldehyde. So as of till now, from the previous topics or the previous chapters, we have known the process of preparation of carboxylic acid. That is nothing but the reactions of alcohols or aldehydes undergoing oxidation. So when you treat alcohols with oxidizing agents such as strong oxidizing agents like KMnO4, alkaline KMnO4, what happens is they undergo oxidation. Alcohols under strong oxidizing agents such as KMnO4 or chromic acid, what they do is they undergo oxidation to form respective carboxylic acids, right? So this is the simple reaction which we have discussed in the chemical properties of alcohols. Similarly, when you treat aldehydes or CHO, when you treat aldehydes with Jones reagent is nothing but chromic oxide along with H2SO4. Or you can treat alcohols in this particular reaction also. When you treat alcohols or aldehydes with Jones reagent, that is CrO3H2SO4, this reagent is called the Jones reagent. When you treat alcohol or aldehyde with Jones reagent, the respective alcohol and aldehyde undergoes oxidation to form carboxylic acids. These are the simple methods which we have discussed earlier itself. Let us take example for that. Let us say CH3 CHO. So with the Jones reagent, they form CH3 COOH. And if you consider for alcohols, CH3 CH2 OH along with oxidizing agents like KMnO4, they undergo oxidation to form CH3 COOH. So these are the simple methods which we already know. Now for the preparation of aryl carboxylic acids, what we have to do is we need to consider for a alkyl substituted benzene. I hope you know these reactions. It is quite simple. This is a simple oxidation process which we have already learned in the aldehydes and alcohols topics. Now for the second method, which is a very important method of preparation for aryl carboxylic acids. So when you treat when you have to prepare aryl carboxylic acid, you have to use alkyl benzenes. So when you treat alkyl benzenes with chromic acid, that is CrO3, or alkaline KMnO4. When you treat alkyl benzene with chromic acid or alkaline KMnO4, they form a carboxylate ion, which on hydrolysis leads to the formation of carboxylic acid. So the reaction takes place like this. So if you consider this as the CH3 group present, CH3 group, when you oxidize this particular CH3 group using KMnO4 or chromic acid, the CH3 molecule undergoes oxidation. So the complete alkyl group undergoes oxidation to form COO minus and K plus, which on hydrolysis yields us carboxylic acid of benzene ring, that is the benzoic acid. So this is benzoic acid. The substrate here overused is toluene. So when you use alkyl benzene such as toluene with alkaline KMnO4 or a chromic acid, you can either use acidic KMnO4 also. The reaction takes place to form a carboxylate ion, which on hydrolysis gives us the benzoic acid. So this is a method of preparation of aryl carboxylic acid. Okay. Next is about the using amides or nitriles for the preparation of carboxylic acids. In the previous aldehyde and ketone chapter, we discussed how to prepare aldehydes or ketones using nitriles, right? Where what we did was, we reduced the nitriles first and then we hydrolyzed it. In case of preparation of aldehydes or ketones using amides or nitriles, what we did was, first we reduced the nitriles to form amides. On later hydrolysis, they form aldehydes. But in this case, what we do is, we double hydrolyze the amides, we double hydrolyze the nitriles, and if we just hydrolyze the amides, we will get the compound respective carboxylic acid. Now the third method, that is using nitriles and amides. These are just simple preparation methods. There is no complete complication or mechanism involved for the preparation. So what happens is, when you treat nitriles, let us first consider about the nitriles. So when you treat nitriles for hydrolysis, that is acid hydrolysis, H plus H2O. So what happens here is, the carbon atom undergoes oxidation to form amide. It forms amides RCONH2. Okay, the carbon atom of the CN bond undergoes oxidation to form amides, which on hydrolysis, on heating under the oxidation of H2O in presence of OH minus, okay, which on heating with water molecule under basic condition forms carboxylic acid. So this is the preparation of carboxylic acid from nitriles. So remember here, first what we have to do is, we need to provide the acidic condition for oxidation of RCN bond, and then we have to provide the basic condition of hydrolysis to form the carboxylic acid. So the reaction, for example, let us say CH3, C triple bond N is treated with H plus H2O. So it forms CH3, C double bond O, NH2. So this is ethanamide. This is ethanamide. So which on hydrolysis under basic condition H2O OH minus on heating forms CH3COOH. So this is ethanoic acid. This is ethanoic acid. Okay, so this is what we obtain when you treat alkyl cyanide or alkyl nitrile with water molecule in the hydrolysis process. First it undergoes oxidation, later it is treated with the OH molecule to undergo hydrolysis in the presence of OH minus as a catalyst to form carboxylic acid. Next, for the preparation of carboxylic acid from amide, we can just carry out the reaction from here. Okay, for nitriles, what we have to do is first we need to convert the nitriles to respective amides. Then we can treat the amide to form the carboxylic acid. Now let us consider for an example of preparation of carboxylic acid using the amide of phenyl groups. So if you consider a benzene ring such as like this with CONH2, they undergo hydrolysis H2O with OH minus under heating condition. They form a benzene ring with COOH. So this is the process of preparation of carboxylic acids from amides. Okay, so this is about the preparation of carboxylic acids from using nitriles and amides. Next, we will discuss about use of acyl chloride and anhydride. Acyl chlorides, what they do is they can be hydrolyzed under simple conditions to form a respective carboxylic acid and alkyl halide. But sometimes what happens is if you use a basic condition for hydrolysis, that is an alkaline condition, they undergo hydrolysis to form a carboxylate ion, which on later forms carboxylic acid. Acyl chlorides undergo two types of reaction. If you are treating them for just hydrolysis, it takes a longer duration for reaction to complete. But if you consider for an alkaline basic condition, it rapidly forms a carboxylate ion, which on later hydrolysis yields us derived carboxylic acid. Whereas in case of anhydrides, you just need to hydrolyze them to form two carboxylic acid compounds. Because we know that as anhydrides are formed because of the reaction between two different or similar carboxylic acids. Now, for the preparation of carboxylic acid using acyl chlorides. Acyl chlorides and anhydrides. Acyl chlorides and anhydrides. First, about the acyl chlorides. So acyl chlorides are nothing but RC=O Cl. Okay. So when you hydrolyze RCOCl with H3O+, when you hydrolyze RCOCl with H3O+, they respectively give us RCOOH and HX. Okay. So this will be HCl. So this will be the simple reaction if you consider for the hydrolysis of acyl chloride. In this case, this reaction takes a longer duration. Therefore, when you use an alkaline basic condition, that is OH minus along with H2O, when you use alkaline basic condition, what happens here is the OH minus group attacks the carbonyl carbon to form RCOO minus along with Cl minus, which on hydrolysis yields us RCOOH along with HCl. So this will be the simple reaction. Okay, so the reaction takes place in two types. In the first step, we just hydrolyze it. Then the reaction takes us longer duration for the completion. If you treat an alkaline condition, that is, if you are using a basic condition, what happens is the reaction occurs rapidly, where the acyl chloride forms a carboxylate anion, which on hydrolysis gives carboxylic acid. Okay. If you are using anhydrides, it may be same or different alkyl groups attached. RCO, O, C=O, R prime. So let R and R prime be same or different, doesn't matter. The reaction takes place same. So that is, when you treat them with H3O+, that is hydronium ion, one of the carbon oxygen bond of the esters breaks down. So this particular bond or this bond might break down depending upon the stability of the alkyl groups present on either side. Okay, so they break down to form two carboxylic acid groups, RCOOH and R'-COOH. So this is the reaction of anhydride being forming a carboxylic acid. Let us consider for an example CH3, C double bond O, O, C double bond O, C6H5. This on hydrolysis gives us CH3COOH plus C6H5COOH. So this is the reaction. So we are preparing an acetic acid and a benzoic acid from this anhydride reaction. Okay, so this is about the preparation of carboxylic acid from acyl chloride and anhydride. The next two, that is the Grignard reagent preparation, Grignard reagent method of preparation and the esters method of preparation, is quite important because they have certain mechanism which have to be explained. So first one, let us discuss about reaction of Grignard reagent with carbon dioxide. So the next method of preparation is using Grignard reagent. Using Grignard reagent. So when you treat Grignard reagent with carbon dioxide, RMgX with carbon dioxide, they give us RCOOH plus MgOHX on hydrolysis. So this is the simple reaction. RMgX on treating with carbon dioxide gives carboxylic acid along with MgOHX. But for the mechanism, what happens over here is, when you treat Grignard reagent, as we know, the Grignard reagent has two types of bonds involved in it. One is an ionic bond because of the magnesium and halide group, and one is a covalent bond which is because of the alkyl carbon and the magnesium group. And further we know that this alkyl carbon carries a slight negative charge. This negative charge of this alkyl group, attacks the carbon of the carbon dioxide. It attacks the carbon of the carbon dioxide, which results in breaking of bond and forms an ion on carbon O. So this leads us C double bond O, O minus R, where that O minus will be neutralized by the Mg plus ions, MgX. So this will be an intermediate formed during the reaction. This intermediate, when hydrolyzed, they form RC double bond O, OH plus MgOHX. So this is the method of preparation of carboxylic acid when Grignard reagent is treated with carbon dioxide. Okay, so in this particular reaction, what happens is there is an involvement of intermediate being formed, that is the carboxylate magnesium halide intermediate, which on hydrolysis gives us carboxylic acid, and the magnesium hydroxide acyl group. Okay, so now for an example of this reaction, let us consider C2H5MgBr being treated with carbon dioxide, O, C double bond O. So first it forms an intermediate, that is C2H5, C double bond O, O minus MgBr, which on hydrolysis forms C2H5COOH plus MgOHBr. So this is the reaction for the example for the preparation of carboxylic acid from Grignard reagent. Okay. So this is all about the Grignard reagent usage for the preparation of carboxylic acid. Next we will discuss about preparation of carboxylic acid from esters. So when esters undergo simple hydrolysis, this is not just complete a complicated reaction. Using esters for the preparation of carboxylic acid is quite simple. So what we do is, using esters, when you treat esters for hydrolysis under acidic conditions, they undergo simple breaking down of bonds. That is, esters are nothing but this type of compounds, R, C double bond O, OR compounds. When these esters are hydrolyzed, they undergo a reversible reaction of formation where they form R, C double bond O, OH and an alcohol. When esters are hydrolyzed under acidic condition, they undergo cleavage of R, CO bonds, so that is carbon and oxygen bonds, to break down, form RCOOH and alkyl OH group. So this is the preparation of carboxylic acid from esters. For example, C6H5C double bond O, OCH3 on hydrolysis forms C6H5COOH plus CH3OH. So this is the method of preparation of carboxylic acid from esters. So this is all about the different methods of preparation for carboxylic acid using the 6 types of compounds, that is alcohol or aldehyde, alkyl benzene, amide or nitrile, then we use acyl, chloride or anhydrides, Grignard reagent and esters. I hope you have understood these preparation concepts. In the next video we will be discussing about the physical and chemical properties of the carboxylic acids. Thank you for watching.